What if I told you that one man controlled 80% of the world's cocaine trade, made billions of dollars, and was both feared and loved by millions? Pablo Escobar's story isn't just about crime, it's about power, loyalty, and a shocking downfall. But what led him to the top of the drug empire, and how did it all come crashing down? Stay with us as we uncover the true story of Pablo Escobar. Title: The Untold Story of Pablo Escobar, Power, Crime, and Legacy. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria was born on December 1, 1949, in Rio Negro, Colombia. He grew up in Medellin, a city later synonymous with his name. His father was a farmer and his mother a schoolteacher. From an early age, Escobar displayed a sharp mind and an unbreakable will. But young Pablo had bigger dreams than an average life. Stories suggest that as a teenager he started small, selling fake diplomas, smuggling cigarettes, and even stealing tombstones to resell. Crime wasn't just a means to survive, it was a ticket to the power he craved. Little did the world know, this ambitious boy would soon create the most infamous drug cartel in history. The 1970s were a turning point. As the global demand for cocaine skyrocketed, Escobar saw an opportunity. He established the Medellin cartel, a highly organized drug empire that smuggled tons of cocaine into the United States. With strategic bribery, brutal enforcement, and a Robin Hood-like image in Colombia, Escobar expanded his empire. At the height of his power, he was earning an estimated $420 million per week. But this wealth came at a deadly price. His philosophy was simple: plata o plomo, silver or lead. Either you took his bribe, or you faced a bullet. And with this, he cemented his control over politicians, police, and even entire communities. By the 1980s, Pablo Escobar wasn't just a drug lord, he was a global kingpin. His Medellin cartel was responsible for 80% of the world's cocaine trade. His money was so vast that he spent $2,500 a month just on rubber bands to stack his cash. He built mansions, private zoos, and even his own prison, La Catedral, a luxury facility where he continued running his empire. But his most shocking move? In 1982, he entered Colombian politics, attempting to reshape his public image. He funded schools, hospitals, and housing projects, making him a hero to many poor Colombians. To them, he wasn't a criminal, he was a savior. However, his war with the Colombian government and the US was just beginning. Escobar's downfall began in the late 1980s, when both the Colombian and US governments intensified their war against him. The pressure increased after he ordered the bombing of Avianca Flight 203 in 1989, killing 110 people, including 2 Americans. The tide turned when the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, and elite Colombian forces formed the Search Bloc, a special task force dedicated to taking him down. With rivals, the government, and even former allies turning against him, Escobar was forced into hiding. In December 1993, he made one final mistake, calling his family from a safe house in Medellin. That phone call led authorities straight to him. On December 2, 1993, Pablo Escobar was gunned down on a rooftop after a dramatic chase. His death marked the end of an era, but not the end of his influence. Even after his death, Escobar's legacy remains a topic of debate. To some, he was a ruthless criminal responsible for thousands of deaths. To others, he was a Robin Hood figure who helped the poor when no one else did. His Medellin cartel may have fallen, but his story continues to be told in books, documentaries, and popular culture, most notably in the hit series. One thing is certain: Pablo Escobar was not just a drug lord, he was a symbol of power, fear, and an empire that changed history. What do you think? Was Pablo Escobar purely a villain, or was he something more? Let us know in the comments. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an incredible biography. And share this with someone who loves true crime stories.